Hi guys, so I decided that I will also read, I know this was a classroom favorite, it's our What Can I See Jungle Book. So I'm gonna read this story for you. In the jungle, there is so much to see in the jungle. From animals swinging through the vines to fierce creatures lurking in the undergrowth. What can you see in the jungle? Take a look at the pictures and name all the animals you see. This is the sloth. The sloth may be the laziest animal in the world. It moves very slowly and spends 20 hours a day just sleeping in the trees. The sloth stays still so long that green algae grows in its hair. The sloth has 3 claws on each limb. It hooks them around branches for a firm grip. When the sloth does move, it has an average speed of just 2 meters a second. This is the toucan. The toucan is one of the easiest birds to recognize because of its enormous bill. It spends most of its time in high trees. The toucan's yellow, black, and red plumage helps it to recognize other toucans and find mates. Its bill can be up to 20 centimeters long. Toucans usually only fly over short distances. They weave up and down in the air a bit like a roller coaster. The toucan uses its beak to reach into a tree and grab food. This is the jaguar. The jaguar belongs to the cat family. Most have yellow coats covered in black rings, but black jaguars and white jaguars can also be seen. The patterns on this jaguar's coat help it to blend in with its surroundings. Each jaguar has slightly different markings. Jaguars live in the wild in southern USA and in South and Central America. Jaguars can swim very well and sometimes catch fish to eat. This is the iguana. There are about 650 different kinds of iguanas. Some are quite small, but the biggest can be over 2 meters long. Young iguanas are very light green. This helps them to hide in the forest. Iguanas are good climbers. Their long claws are good for gripping tree branches and vines. An iguana spends a lot of time basking in the sun to warm its body. The tapir is a strange-looking animal with a large head. Its nose is a bit like a short trunk. Tapirs have very poor eyesight. They search for food by smell. Tapirs are good swimmers. If they are frightened, they dive into the water to hide. Tapirs stay hidden from predators in the daytime. They come out at night to search for food. The tapir has 3 toes on its back legs. It has 4 toes on its front legs. This is the parrot. These noisy birds have bright plumage and powerful beaks. They live high up in the branches of trees. Parrots clean their feathers by pulling them carefully through their beaks, one at a time. The parrot uses the hook at the top of its beak for scooping out the soft parts of fruit. The strong lower beak is good for opening seeds. The parrot has very strong wings. It can fly very fast over short distances. There are many different kinds of monkeys in the jungle. These monkeys are called golden lion tamarins. Monkeys are smaller than apes and gorillas, and they have tails. Golden lion tamarins live in family groups. Both the father and the mother help to look after babies. Monkeys love to swing from branch to branch. high in the trees. Their long, slim fingers help them to hang on to branches. Monkeys eat sweet fruit, insects, and small lizards. Monkeys can use their long tails like an extra hand. This is a viper. Vipers are poisonous snakes. Their fangs fold up in their mouths and they swing downward when they want to bite something. The eyelash viper has spiny scales above its eyes that look like eyelashes. A pit between a viper's eyes can sense differences in heat. This helps the snake to track down its prey. Vipers eat small mammals, lizards, frogs, and birds. They come out to hunt at night. These are the vines. The vines are also a part of the jungle because this is where a lot of animals spend lots of time climbing and resting. There are more than 2,500 different kinds of vines in the jungle. Some types of vines are called lianas. Lianas can be as big as a person. Vines grow tendrils which wind around trees to provide support. Some other types of vines called strangular vines grow so thick that they can kill the tree on which they are growing. Vines spread quickly from one tree to another. They make up nearly half of the leaves in the rainforest canopy. That's the end of our Jungle Book.